কি খবৰ?
Welcome. ভাল ভাল, তোমাৰ কি খবৰ?
বহুত ভাল আৰু ইয়াত বহুত ঠাণ্ডা।
ঠাণ্ডা ন?
বহুত ঠাণ্ডা। 12 degrees, cloudy day, windy,
আচ্ছা,
very windy.
ইয়াতে মালয়েছিয়াটো whole year same weather. না ঠাণ্ডা মানে average weather সদায় একে থাকে. Just rain. Someone commented, I'm planning to join next year for PhD. Yes, you
Good,
check
well done.
our podcast. We are talking today. We will be talking about postdoc, but I have done episode for PhD as well. Okay. Okay. বাকি কি খবৰ?
কাম চলি আছে, postdoc কাম, কিন্তু অকমান মই এতিয়া আউটৰিচ প্ৰগ্ৰাম ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছো। আমি কনভাৰচেচনটো অসমীয়াত হ'ব নে ইংৰাজীত হ'ব? লাইক সুইচ কৰিব পাৰো নে?
কৰিব পাৰা, মানে মেক্সিমাম মানুহ ইংলিছ বুজি পায় ইয়াতে ন, আৰু কিছুমান বাহিৰৰ কাণ্ট্ৰি কলিগবোৰ আছে যে, তো মই বৰ্তমানলৈকে ইংলিছতে কৰি আছিলো, বাট একো নাই, অসমীয়া হলেও কথা নাই। মেবি মই ট্ৰাই কৰিম সাবটাইটেল দি দিবলৈ ইউটিউবত আপলোড কৰোতে। অসমীয়াত কথা পতা নহয় ন, তো শুনিলে পাতিব মন যায়।
পষ্টডকৰ কাম পষ্টডকৰ ফালে কৰি আছো, লগতে অকমান ল'ৰা ছোৱালী বিলাকৰ লগত যিখিনি য়াং ষ্টুডেন্টছ আছে অসমৰ বা নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ, অকমান কানেক্ট কৰাব বিচাৰি আছো। কি ধৰণে অপৰচুনিটিজ ইহঁতে ইয়াতে আহি ইণ্টাৰ্ণশ্বিপছ, ইন টাৰ্মছ অফ ইণ্টাৰ্ণশ্বিপছ এটা এক্সপ'জাৰ ল'ব পাৰে টাইৱানৰ, এণ্ড দেন মেবি আফটাৰ দ্য ইণ্টাৰ্ণশ্বিপ যদি তেওঁলোকে ভাবে যে আচ্ছা ইয়াত মেবি ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰি জইন কৰিব বিচাৰো বা ফাৰ্ডাৰ মাষ্টাৰ্ছ বা PhD কৰিব বিচাৰো, তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ অপৰচুনিটি এটা দিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিছো। অলৰেডি গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট অফ ইণ্ডিয়া আৰু ইয়াতে নেশ্যনেল চায়েন্স এণ্ড টেকনলজি টাইৱান এটা ডিপ্ল'মেটিক ৰিলেশ্যন থকা হেতুকে ইয়াতে প্ৰগ্ৰেমছ বহুতখিনি আছে, ল'ৰা ছোৱালীখিনি লাভৱান হ'ব পাৰে। চ' লাষ্ট ইয়াৰ পৰা এই বস্তু ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছো, আৰু এইবাৰ PhDৰ কাৰণে এজনী ছোৱালী আহিব তেজপুৰ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিৰ পৰা, আৰু এনেই তাকে অকমান ভালকে ডিছকাছ কৰিম গোটেই বস্তুটো।
ভাল ইনিচিয়েটিভ লৈছা তুমি এইটো, মানে টাইৱানৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ লগত তুমি ইনিচিয়েট কৰিছা, মানে কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কৰিছা কথাখিনি কবা নি, যাতে নতুন কোনোবা ষ্টুডেণ্টে চালেও গম পায় বা তোমাক এপ্ৰ'চ কৰিব পাৰে। তো আমি সেইটো
ইয়াতে দুটা ইণ্টাৰ্ণশ্বিপ প্ৰগ্ৰাম লঞ্চ কৰিছে গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট অফ টাইৱান, যোনটো হ'ল যেনেকে আমাৰ তাত থাকে ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট অফ চায়েন্স এণ্ড টেকনলজি, ইহঁতৰ আছে নেশ্যনেল চায়েন্স এণ্ড টেকনলজি কাউন্সিল। তো তেওঁলোকে এইটো এটা মিনিষ্ট্ৰী অফ এডুকেশ্যনৰ তৰফৰ পৰা কৰিছে, টাইৱান এডুকেশ্যন এক্সপিৰিয়েঞ্চ প্ৰগ্ৰাম TEEP। তো তাৰ দ্বাৰা তেওঁলোকে ল'ৰা ছোৱালীখিনি বেচেলাৰ্ছ, মাষ্টাৰ্ছ এণ্ড PhD ইন ইনষ্টিটিউটছ ইন ইণ্ডিয়া, আৰু বহুতখিনি কাণ্ট্ৰিজ, চাউথ ইষ্ট এছিয়ান কাণ্ট্ৰিজৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালী আহিব পাৰে। তো ইহঁতক এটা মেক্সিমাম 6 মান্থছলৈ ইণ্টাৰ্ণশ্বিপ কৰিবলৈ সময় দিয়া হয়। বেচিকেলি ইয়াতে ব্যৱস্থা আছে, ডৰ্মিটৰী প্লাছ তেওঁলোকে এটা ষ্টাইপেণ্ড পাব $15,000 টাইৱানিজ ডলাৰ। টাইপে চিটিত একচুৱেলি $8,000 মিনিমাম টাইৱানিজ ডলাৰ পাৰ মান্থ এজ এন এক্সপেন্স লাগে। চ' $15,000 টাইৱানিজ ডলাৰ ইজ গুড ইনাফ। তো তেওঁলোকে সেই এটা সুবিধা পায়, প্লাছ তেওঁলোকে 6 মান্থছ অফ ৰিচাৰ্চ এটা এক্সপ'জাৰ পায়। যদি বেচেলাৰ্ছ হয় তেওঁলোকে ভাবিব পাৰে অ'কে মই জব কৰিব বিচাৰো টাইৱানত, তেন্তে তেওঁলোকে ইয়াতে সঘনে মানে জব ফেয়াৰ হৈয়ে থাকে। তো তাত তেওঁলোকে যাই বেলেগ বেলেগ কোম্পানীৰ লগত কথা পাতিব পাৰে, অৰ ৰিচাৰ্চ যদি কৰিব বিচাৰে আণ্ডাৰ দ্য ছেম প্ৰফেচাৰ, অৰ বা যিকোনো এজন বেলেগ প্ৰফেচাৰ বেলেগ এখন ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিৰ ওচৰে পাজৰে বা এক্ৰছ এনি আদাৰ প্লেচ ইন টাইৱান, তেওঁলোকে সেই সুবিধাটো ল'ব পাৰে 1-to-1 কথা পাতি পিনে। চ' ইদাৰ দে ৱান্ট টু গো ফৰ মাষ্টাৰ বা PhD, যদি মাষ্টাৰ ষ্টুডেণ্ট আহে তেন্তে PhD যদি কৰিব বিচাৰে বা আকৌ জব কৰিব বিচাৰে, তো তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা এক্সপ'জাৰ পোৱা যায় 6 মান্থছৰ কাৰণে। মই নিজে এই বস্তুৰ পৰা লাভৱান হৈছো। চ' ল'ৰা ছোৱালীখিনি এইটোত আহিব পাৰে। আৰু নেক্সট হ'ল এটা ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল ইণ্টাৰ্ণশ্বিপ পাইলট প্ৰগ্ৰাম। এইটো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছে বহুত ৰিচেণ্টলি ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছে ইয়াত stipend হ'ল 30,000 Taiwanese dollar, মানে approximately 78,000 Indian rupees. এইটো 3 মাহৰ কাৰণে 3 months program. ইয়াতো same internship available for bachelor's, master's and PhD. আৰু ইয়াত আপোনাৰ PI জন actually দুটা intern ল'ব পাৰে, per PI দুটা student ল'ব পাৰে। আৰু সিহঁতে branches যেনে natural sciences, agriculture, fishery, business management, culture and humanity, medicine, public health, architecture, language teaching and training, and then STEM courses, engineering courses. So মানে গোটেইখিনি included আছে, social sciences to আমাৰ science and technology. তো গোটেই মানে cover কৰিছে education programটোৰ আণ্ডাৰত। কিন্তু এইটো 3 monthsৰ কাৰণে হয়। তো ল'ৰা ছোৱালীখিনি ধৰি লওক অলৰেডি যদি কোনোবাই ৰিচাৰ্চ কৰি আছে বা কলাবৰেটিভ আছে আৰু জানে যে okay, first part of the work I'm done, maybe মই কিবা fabricate কৰিছো আৰু just ইয়াতে application কৰিব বিচাৰো, then this is a very good opportunity এটা collaborative কামত কৰিলে। বা এনে bachelor student in their last year যদি ইয়াতে আহে, then মানে এটা 3 months course before they graduate, এইটো এটা ভাল opportunity হয়। So I started to connect with Assam Engineering College first in July. And then I know as a student from Assam Engineering College also that it is only 1 month internship program. So we do not get the chance to do this kind of exposure programs if we are in Assam Engineering College. So I met with the Assam Science and Technology University Register to discuss how can we extend our internship period so that the students can get benefit. So maybe in the new education policy, they will be changing the term of internship period from 1 month to 6 months. And we hopefully want to have some collaborative programs with us too and the Taiwanese universities in the next year.
That is a very good initiative. And okay, তোমাৰ introduction to দিয়া নহলে, তো অলপ brief কে কলে ভাল হ'ব, background আৰু plus কি কৰি আছা।
Okay. So I am Dr. Bhanupriya Das, and I'm born and brought up in a very tiny village called Mithipara, which is in the outskirts of Guwahati city, about 35 kilometers. And I am a chemical engineer. I did my bachelor's from Assam Engineering College, and then I did my master's in energy technology from Tejpur University, followed up by a PhD in chemical engineering from IIT Guwahati. And currently, I am a postdoc at National Taipei University of Technology in the Institute of Environmental Engineering and Management. And my research involves, it's a continuation of my PhD work from microbial fuel cells with simultaneous power production and wastewater treatment, and also fabricating ceramic membranes for industrial wastewater treatment application. We have also got a patent this year, and we are filing 2 more patents for our work on ceramic membranes by 3D printing technology for wastewater treatment. So this is about me. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, as I have talked to people in different countries who are working, but you are the first one I'm talking to who is in Taiwan. So you tell me about the research culture in Taiwan.
Okay. It's a 9 to 5 job. So the professors come early in the morning, even at 8 o'clock, and they just go by 5 p.m. So there is nothing like you have to drag the whole day, and it's only up to you how you carry out your work and chase your deadlines, and maybe you work overtime. But here, overtime means you will get paid. So they stick to their 9 to 5. You're not
Okay,
supposed to
someone who is working in wet lab, then also because then you cannot keep a track on the time, right?
That's what. Like you design your thing your way. You there's no hard and fast rule, but usually it is 9 to 5. If you want to come on Saturday, it's okay, but most people prefer to take their holidays and rejuvenate themselves and work from Monday onwards.
Yes.
Mm.
And how, okay, as you said, it's like 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And how about the funding, collaboration, and all in your university, or if you have talked to other people in Taiwan?
Okay. If we talk about research like in NTUT or research per se in Taiwan, so there is the National Science and Technology Council. So every professor will apply for projects, NSTC projects, at least 2 projects which are government
Mhm.
funded. And then there will also be like a Horizon Europe, MERANET. So those we also submit proposals for European and Taiwanese proposal, bilateral proposals, or with India, like I did in my PhD, DST and STC projects. There are several projects with the Southeast Asian countries, like I think we have done with Vietnam, and there are also with Philippines, Thailand. Thailand, we have like exchange students and dual degree programs also. So the funding comes mostly from government funded projects as well as international projects like Canada, USA, any other country.
So when you applied, you directly apply to the supervisor, right? Not through a government program.
Oh, actually, I will be telling you my story because in my PhD, I came for 1 year as a visiting student for
Okay.
the work that I was doing. My work was mostly on DST NSTC project. So my PhD, part of my PhD was also a work of the project. So that way I had the exposure of Taiwan and okay, how to come to Taiwan. And then as I submitted my thesis, so I applied for the TEP program. So since I was already registered with IIT, and I had already submitted one project in 2022 with the current professor. So I knew him already. And so when I submitted my thesis, he called me up, okay, please come for postdoc in the university. So after I got my degree certificate, I officially joined in December. So I was already here in May 2023. So in July, I graduated online. And then I joined after all the visas and work permits, everything. I joined in December officially.
In
Yes,
2023, right? It's been a year.
2023. Yes, yes.
Okay. You can hear my voice
Yes, yes.
properly, right? Because
Yes,
it
correct.
started raining. My windows are open, so I think yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. Okay, and আৰু বাকী তাতে Assamese population কেনেকুৱা Taiwan? মানে খুব কম শুনো student যোৱাটো.
Hardly, yeah. In Taipei, hardly I found 4 or 5 people. One is a lady. She is a research professor. She is connected to another university and also NTUT. So I meet her sometimes when she comes for
Mhm.
characterization.
Okay.
So very few people, very, very few SMS people. But the last embassy person is Mr. Gorangolal Das. He was an Assamese. He's very fluent in Mandarin. So,
Oh,
but I never had the chance to meet him. But he's a like he was with the embassy in China and then in Taiwan, and now again he's maybe called back to USA. So, right,
okay. So the
online.
language is Taiwanese, right? Or Mandarin?
Language is Mandarin, and they use simplified Chinese in all
Mhm.
their conversations, but officially it is traditional Chinese in their writing. And it's even
Mhm.
difficult for local people to write in traditional Chinese, to converse in traditional Chinese, because now everywhere it is simplified Chinese.
Okay. So are you
Mhm.
trying to learn
I
a
am
bit?
trying to learn. I'm just picking up few words in the laboratory just to talk with them, but I really want to learn professional like Chinese so that I can converse in classes. I might have to take a few classes next year. So I'm trying to learn the language.
So that classes, it is a part of your postdoc, or you are taking it for your own
It will be part of
experience?
my postdoc in the second year. First year is like only research. And from second year onwards, they try to give you some classes, maybe starting with research methodology, and then maybe if you can take up some regular classes of environmental engineering course.
Mhm. And you got this for 2 years or
3 years.
3 years of?
It's a 3 years contract.
Mhm.
I would like to know how is the process in Malaysia, because here there are different types of postdocs. Like the one that I'm doing is a university postdoc. It's 3 years, and every year you have to balance a KPI of 147 points. So every year 147 points you have to score based on the publications, which should be SCI, and then
Mhm.
if preferably if you are in the 5%, top 5%, according to Scopus, then you are able to score maybe at least minimum of 6 papers, then you can get 147 points like that. So we have to change this point system. It's good for us that we can have a number of publications, but there is a pressure as well. And right now you see chemosphere is down. So
Yes.
many papers, many journals where we would like to publish without the subscription.
Right.
We are at a loss now where to submit. Yeah.
Yeah, same here in Malaysia. Like my country is also for 3 years, and you need to complete this KPI every year. So far I have completed 1.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. Nowadays, many
Mm-hmm.
good journals are also taking money. Like earlier, where I published, as you said, chemosphere, environmental pollution. Now, like many other journal also, and some are taken down. So I don't know. I also had one paper. It was a very good journal. ESPR, it was a reputed journal.
Yes.
My PhD during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now it doesn't show the impact factor as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, same condition everywhere. This paper
But then there is
publication and all.
one more, I would say. Like this is university postdoc, and then there is one more NSTC project postdoc. So you work for a project funded by the NSTC where you have a deadline. Maybe end of the year you have to submit a report like that. And there are also opportunities for research professor. So in there, maybe 2 National Science Council projects you have to submit, and then 2 papers. So different criteria. Research professors will only do research. You don't take classes. So there are many categories. So maybe by next year, I will be like eligible for applying, but like 2 years is necessary for that.
Mm-hmm. Then what is your next plan? Like
My
after post?
plan, like, I want to do, I want to have some experience so that I can come back to India. So that's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because at least we need 3 years postdoc or industrial experience. So I want to gain that experience and come back.
Right, right. Okay. And talking about your daily life and living and working in a different country, how is it changing your own personal values and your perspective towards science as well? If you can talk about that.
Actually, here in Taiwan, like I said, almost 1 year in my PhD, and then now 1.5 year. Work culture wise, I feel like it is the same like was in my labs in PhD. So here, like I work with the master student and the PhD student, and I have around 6 local students and many exchange students from Thailand, Vietnam, and some from India. Actually, I think there is like a professional, personal, there's a boundary. I feel like when we are in the setting in the lab, we try to motivate each other or try to figure out problems. So, but in India, we had a very cohesive kind of environment, a family like. So because this is a very individualistic society, so it's like, okay, work, and then go back. And but in India, it was like festival, family, everything is in the lab itself. We like everything we get consumed in the lab itself. Like, but
Right.
here, like Yeah, the lab part is a working environment, and then after 5, I am like I have my own thing going on. I can choose to pursue my hobbies. If I want to exercise, I can go out. This like that. I want to. mm, So I find a little bit difference. Like we always move out with the lab friends in India. Here it's like my world, your world. It's there is a difference in the things. Yeah. And with respect to science, I think our Indian researchers or our scientific environment in the labs, I think they consider us very smart, Indian people very smart. And actually, we work very hard in the labs. And then when we come here, I think it's more like water to me compared to in maybe in an Indian setting where we are very competitive. Uh, so I feel like we have an edge here when I come to Taiwan. And because our backgrounds are very strong in science, in maths, in physics, in whatever, like we have built up in such a way from our school times onwards, like very going very deep and being curious. This kind of things I find like our assets when it comes to students in India. And when I come to Taiwan, I feel they lack this thing. That's why we are here. They want us that we provide insights into whatever they are doing. It helps them with the perspective that we provide in the labs. So that's why we are called here for postdocs. So I think that is the greatest benefit, and I think we should keep chasing the way we do in India, the way we work in research, or we work with any subject, the curiosity we have towards the subject, and we try to dig deep and know the reason why with every step is really very good in India. So I would like to like consider it as an asset of Indian students, and that's why
Yeah,
we are
I
valuable
totally
here.
agree.
Yes. Mm.
Yes, and yes, even here also I see the local people, they have that kind of respect for Indian students. That
Mhm.
is true. Yes, the foundation of Indian students are really strong.
Mm.
Okay. I think we are already approaching the end of the session. Okay, let me ask you, when you moved to the country and you when you looking back, what is that one thing that you wish you knew that time?
Sorry, again, I didn't get the question.
When you look back the time when you moved to Taiwan, what
Okay.
is that one thing that you wish you knew that time? Like, what is that one piece of advice that you would like to give to the new people who are planning to go?
Please uh, skill up your cooking skills. Yeah. That is the only thing I would say. Because as a country, the people are very warm and friendly, I have found. So I didn't have any issue with the people here. They are very, very helpful. And if you say like, okay, I only can eat chicken, I cannot eat pork and beef, they will accommodate you like that. So they will Google Translate for you. So this way, I think these people are very warm. So I don't think there will be any problem in Taiwan if anybody wants to come here. So that the only thing is it's your preference. Are you a vegetarian or you are a non-vegetarian? You cook, you eat the food that you love. That's it. Rest like the entertainment is there everywhere.
Perfect. Okay, now, okay, apart from cooking, what other advice that you would like to give to the student? Mostly the master student, as you said that you are initiating this student
Mhm.
exchange program, right? So for them, what advice would you like to give?
Just come up with an open mind. There is no such inhibitions. So just come up with an open mind. You already get a dormitory, you already get a pantry. So if you want to cook for yourself, you can cook. And research you'll be doing by yourself. Professors will always guide you. So, and just equip yourself and try to be a little bit open to the culture, because there will be people from different cultures in here. At least you will have exposure to all the Southeast Asian nations in Taiwan. Just be open. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think maybe I would like to do one more episode with you regarding
Yes.
that
Okay,
initiative.
okay. Let
Okay.
me say one thing. Like, I
Okay.
would say kudos to you because you have opened up this platform for us so that we can share this kind of opportunities that are there in the different parts of the world. Plus, you are also working with underprivileged students and mentoring them. So this is a huge thing. So I'm really inspired by this. Yes, so keep doing the good work.
Thank you so much. I try my best to give back to the society
Yes,
whatever way
yes.
I can. And
Actually, actually.
starting this podcast is also the motive that most of us who are doing postdoc,
Mhm,
we didn't get the kind of guidance that we were
mhm,
supposed to. So I
mhm.
hope that this podcast will help the people in even in a smallest way.
Yes,
They
yes.
can get some idea and some kind of perspective. So it will be really great for me to continue.
Mhm. So
Okay.
at
So
least for Taiwan, I will say, please apply for TEP, please apply for IIPP. Once you are here, you will know, okay, what can I do in the next stage of my life? At least you can grab this opportunity, and plus you have a stipend, so you don't have to worry about the money. It's a decent amount. Yeah.
right. And how long the whole process takes? Because in US countries, the process is quite long. It take
Just
you
a
almost a year.
invitation letter. Just an invitation letter from the university will be there because they will make sure that you have the accommodation for that period. So they will give you an invitation letter and a Ministry of Education letter. That's it. University letter, like through the professor that you are invited over mail, and the Ministry of Education letter also. Once you connect to the professor, uh, I want just a random mail. I want to come for TEP program, like that. So he will make sure that you have the dormitory facility, and then he will ask you for your passport details and from which university you are and all of those, and then they just approach the international office in that university, and through the international office they will connect to the Ministry of Education. So you have a letter, and then you take it to the visa office and apply to come to Taiwan. Very
Mm.
simple process. Yes, very simple.
I think this program is similar to Teki program in India, right?
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
it is quite easy to apply, I guess. Once you have the, I mean, you need to connect to the faculty, right? That's what I figure out from
Like,
your.
the program has a portal, so you just Google type TEP Taiwan
Mhm.
or IIPP Taiwan, and you will be just taken through the whole process. There's a very elaborate guide with FAQs, everything. What do you need to know about this whole internship program, and plus the success stories. So it's easy. Yeah.
Right, right. Okay, next year we will do another episode because I have
Yes,
got
yes.
some requests for like from masters people that they want to know about applying a PhD
Mhm.
abroad. So I think we should do that. Okay, with this, I will be concluding the session. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Bhanupriya,
Thank
for sharing your great
you.
initiative. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And this podcast, this episode, I think it reminds us that research is not only about doing the knowledge stuff and science and all,
Mhm.
but also embracing the culture, experience, and ideas.
Yes,
Uh,
very true.
and yeah, and this is the last episode for this year. And I wish everyone a happy new year as we
Yes.
all are navigating our own path. And to be a little more open minded, curious will go a long way. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Dr. Tasreen. Thank you so much, and wish you all a very happy new year. And may you have all the opportunities, and may you pursue all your dreams. I am blessed, at least, to have the support of my family to come so far from this tiny village. And my only motto for the next year is to spread and go for more outreach programs so that more students from the Northeast can have this opportunity. There are students from Southeast India, like there are lots and lots of students from Southeast India, South India, but like from Northeast India, there are very, very few people who know about such programs or who have taken advantage of this program. So I'd like to do that more often in the next year. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone who have joined us live, and thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.